welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next.
New York Mets.
Coming up on the first pitch, our starting pitcher in this one, Kodai Senga. How about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Kyle Schwarber, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Taylor hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
1 out, base is empty. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Bryce Harper to the plate, and that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 2 away.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. That's in there. That's strike 1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Turner off of first with 2 away. And that's too high.
Okay.
In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Toss to Alonso, and Castellanos is out. And that'll do it. 1 left for Philadelphia. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. And we're back. And starting this one, Zach Wheeler.
power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Foul ball there. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Just missed.
1-1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Swinging a foul out of play.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here's the veteran outfielder, Juan Soto. Fastball is outside. The 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
And misses inside. No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Ground ball right side. Stott over to first in time. They get the out on Soto. Here's a Mets lineup now. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Mark Vientos. First pitch, and he just misses. Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt, and a foul ball. And a foul ball. No score here, but a runner at third with one down. Got him. And there's 2 away.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's Pete Alonso. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Let's go, Polar Bear.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a pitch. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
2 outs with a runner at third. Stays alive.
The count.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner stays put at third. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Nothing for the Mets in the first. Second inning coming up from Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show. Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. And here comes Alec Bohm. Senga in his 3rd season, 32 years old, and he was born in Japan. Senga back to work. Lined into right.
Batting 6th, left fielder.
Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Max Kepler at the plate. That's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
That's to third. Vientos to second for 1, and it's over his head. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Batting 7th, catcher JT Realmuto.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. JT Realmuto. And that's through there for a strike.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Swings through that.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him swinging.
Batting 8th,
This is Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
And that is out of play. A little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And a count 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Squeezes it, and there are 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
That's hard hit on the line. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. So they strand a pair. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the 2nd, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Here's Jesse Winker. First offering in the dirt. And another ball. 2nd inning here, no score. Fastball for a strike. In the air, center field. Marsh moves under it. And there's 2 away.
Batting 7th, center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
And now, Tyrone Taylor. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Castellanos under it. And he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
That one in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Trey Turner at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Taylor racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
So here is Bryce Harper. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That's back there. Gone. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That one's in there. That's strike one. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Upstairs. And the count even 1-1. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Nimmo makes the catch, inning over. So the Phillies strike first with a solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. As we go to the last of the third. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off. He was late. Up and in. 1-2 to count.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Led off this game with a double. Outside corner, there's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Marsh moves under it. Corrals it. And that will end the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth, and now it's Alec Bohm. First pitch misses. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Nope, outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. A swing and a soft liner, and that's a fair ball.
Now batting, left fielder Max Kepler.
Now batting Max Kepler. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. There goes the runner. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. To short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Relay to first, double play.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
And now it's JT Realmuto. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Two out, space is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Sliced hard but foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. Counts full, 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they're on top 1-0. And we're back. Bottom 4. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. On the ground, right side. Stop. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman Mark Vientos.
Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Struck out swinging his first time. And he grounds one back up the middle. Stott over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete
And now it's the polar bear,
Alonso.
Pete Alonso. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that one fouled off. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
0-2 is the count.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Queens,
off
new
for
inning getting
Philadelphia.
started.
Second
And
baseman,
stepping in
Bryson
is the
Stott.
speedy Bryson Stott. Senga back to work. First pitch swinging.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Now a drag bunt, third base side, and that goes foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at-bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that third fastball.
So up next, Brandon Marsh. He's 0 for 1. A little bit high, and that's ball 1. Marsh, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 5th. He swings and fouls one off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Tunneled that pitch.
Now batting,
Thought it was going to be a
designated
slider
hitter,
breaking
Kyle
in off the
Schwarber.
plate, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. Trey Turner now. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And he went around, says Ricky Holiday. Just
that ball went
missed.
out.
That pitch gets the inside corner. Now 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Soto brings it in for the third out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Citi Field, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Brandon Nimmo. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Next pitch is downstairs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That missed by a lot. And now it's filled up 3-2.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swings and misses, and he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Now batting.
So now here's the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Swing and a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
This one in the air center field. Marsh makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through
Now
one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Taylor batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike. And that one misses up and in. And the count 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Here's a 1-2. And they'll do it again. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Phillies 2 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. And now Bryce Harper. That clips the corner.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Inside.
That's inside.
Now 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Not close with that one. 2-2. Check swing, no appeal. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kodai Senga out of the game, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Daniel Nunez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. That's a slider for a strike. Harper gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And down on strikes. And there's one down.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. He's 2 for 2. The other way. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Phillies 2 and the Mets nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Swing, a high fly ball hit the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. Marsh moving back. Forget it. He circles the bases, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Fought off foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to first. He steps on the bag. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 1 for 2.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling, but From what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
Juan Soto now has grounded out a couple of times. Close, but called a ball. 1-0.
1-0.
And another ball.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
On the corner for a strike. That one fouled off. 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the inside corner for called strike 3. But we have a new pitcher on the mound, Danny Young.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Well, one-run game. And now for the Phillies, Max Kepler. The pitch. That one missing inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Just off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's JT Realmuto. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Yeah, that's fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one misses. 1-1.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. That's a little high. 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Misses downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. And a strike on the outside edge.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
That one finds the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And ball 1. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next offering is outside.
Excellent location right there. Flirted with the zone, tried to get into chase.
And a good eye there.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Marsh in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 outs. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Outside low. It's 2-2. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Phillies 2 and the Mets 1. Here in Queens, set for the last half of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. That one well upstairs. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Orion Kerkering getting loose out there. Strom also throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 is the count.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That just misses. 2-2. And the polar bear strikes out.
Now that is
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees. So that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. Late swing, foul to the left. Two down, nobody on. And that one is inside. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. A.J. Minter.
Now pitching for the New York Mets.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
That one's in there, and a count 1-2. Action in the pen down there. Edwin Diaz, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Buto getting loose as well. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And Schwarber strikes out. Here's Trey Turner, 1 for 3.
Shortstop Trey Turner.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A massive home run. It's 3-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
One down. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game. And that's way high. And that is ball one.
No
Part of the
strike.
order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Minter,
2 balls,
maybe a little
no
less
strike.
aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Tosses to first. Harper retired.
It's a good recovery, though, after
Now
giving up
batting,
the home
right
run.
fielder, Nick
Not allowing it to
Castellanos.
stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2.
2-2 to count.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Orion Kerkering.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 50, Orion Kerkering.
Tyrone Taylor
Leading
up now for the
off
Mets.
Mets,
Singing, you
center
gotta
fielder,
appreciate a guy who's this good
Tyrone
defensively.
Taylor.
I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-1 to count.
So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture.
Got him! Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any
Now
leadoff
batting,
base runner really
catcher,
makes this inning a bit
Francisco
more interesting. But now this
Alvarez.
offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Alvarez in the box now. Takes strike 1. And now the 0-1. That one hooked foul. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out
Second
there to start a new
baseman,
inning, hold on to a small lead.
McNeil.
Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
McNeil at the plate now. That's ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
That
That's a
one
ball.
misses, and it's 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Next
Count
offering down in the dirt. Francisco Lindor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Pitcher on the mound, Jose
Now
Butto.
pitching for the Mets. Number 70.
And digging in for Philadelphia,
Jose
Alec Bohm.
Butto.
That one fouled off. Foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
He came out of his
Now batting,
mechanics there.
left fielder,
Typically
Max
likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right through there for a strike. And that's in the dirt. And the count is even 2-2. High fly ball, right field. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher JT
2 outs, base is empty.
Realmuto.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses, and the count's full. That one down the line, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Hit in the air, center field. Taylor sizes this one up. Brings it in. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mets 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jordan Romano.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Nobody out. Lindor has a chance to tie it. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Check swing, went around, and that is strike 1. And that one fouled off. One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So a change being made at first base. On a pinch run for the Mets, Jose Siri. Here's Juan Soto, 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Almost got him.
2 strikes.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Kepler settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
And now here is Mark Vientos. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That one outside, and it's 1-0. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Turner for 1, and that's a double play to end it.
Any day of the week, a pitcher will take 2 for 1. Nice double play to get him out of the jam. They get the W. Way to go, guys.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Love and my respect is really something that I'm on to.